Yo, yo, yo. How is everybody doing? Let's get ready to rando. I don't know where that music's coming from. I really don't. But that was perfect. Anyway, welcome. It is week 6, Dash Week. I'm here with Incompetent Perfectionist IP. How are you?
Good. How are you? Just jamming to this music.
Me too. That was kind of neat. That kind of worked out with my Let's Get Ready to Rando thing.
I'm going to have to check out Solski's stream if that's what he normally practices with. That was cool.
No joke, right? I wasn't even ready for that, but I'm pumped. I'm pumped now.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, Solski, part of the Muscle Club. I learned he likes the big eggplant guy, so we might get some more eggplant action.
How could you be part of a Muscle Club and not pick the buff sprite? I mean, it was originally buff Kirby, but now it's buff eggplant. So I mean, you gotta have a buff sprite. Yeah,
definitely. And Travatox, who I have no idea about, and I apologize, but I can make up things. Like I was watching Plumps the other day, and I made up a bunch of facts about him. Plumps, every time he plays Clue, he plays as Professor Plum. His favorite fruits are plums, and he likes using the candlestick, so even at nighttime he can go out picking fresh plums. But it's not about Plumps, so it's about these two. And we are getting started. Going down, I can't see anybody.
You can't see anybody?
Well, somebody asked if I could see them in chat, and I can't see any of you.
I was going to say, check your glasses, buddy, because I can see both runners just fine.
Well, I can see the runners, yeah. We got Eggplant, and we got Vanilla Samus. Yawn.
Vanilla Samus? Is she a rapper? But don't rap.
I won't.
Don't do any rapping. Don't you do it.
It's kind of like Vanilla Ice, that guy from like 30 years ago. He did that one song.
Yep, the one we were not going to sing, for sure.
It was like
circumstances.
It was like Chocolate Buddy or something like that.
That's
I don't remember.
Yeah.
But anyway, no, Chocolate Buddy. Hey, High Jump Boots.
Chocolate Bud. Yeah.
That's gonna go nice with our Spood Beaster when we find that.
Yeah, if we find it, hopefully.
Hey, this is the first time in Dash Week I've seen High Jump Boots there. We don't even need our moth friend to grab the ball in the ceiling, so that's pretty cool.
Oh, that's nice. I had a practice where I got space jump at Morph Pedestal, and I was like, "Thank you for the break of that strat," because
like that strat happens 99% of the time. It's nice to not have to do it just once, you know. How about we just press the jump button? That seems pretty straightforward.
Still, I imagine someone could mess that up one way or another. Not these runners, but someone out there.
Yeah, like Spicy Pigeon 86. That guy's terrible.
Spicy Pigeon 86, yeah. I hear he is a very good singer. But
but I can't invite him into the stream today.
No, wouldn't be wise.
Maybe on my Salty Pigeon channel I can invite him in and get myself copyright struck, but I can't do it here because this is for the Metroid community, not for me.
Yeah, I was gonna say that'd be your problem, pal.
Yeah, that'd be just me. I can put myself in timeout if I need to. But hey, we're going back up. We're gonna do the climb. It's gonna be 12.6 seconds for Travatox and 12.4 seconds for Solski. It's gonna be beautiful. Just watch.
All right. Let's see. First, we gotta get through the pit room here, but no biggie. I love those little ledge grabs that Travatox was doing there. When I can get them, they feel really good to do.
Yeah, I wish I could get those. Those are cool.
Yeah. Every now and then, I can't do it consistently, but
I can do it on accident.
Yeah, yeah. I get more continuous wall jumps by accident than on purpose.
Actually, a beautiful climb by Travatox there.
Yeah,
was a little bit behind from the pit room and caught right up. But now we're gonna go visit our friend BT. We gotta find Bombs, Speed Booster, or Screw Attack here. I think that's how Dash works.
I'm gonna say Screw Attack.
Bombs. We gotta fight him, and it's gonna be a vanilla fight.
Yeah.
I haven't seen many of these this week. Oh, hi, Kat. I was just talking about you before we started. How you doing?
Yeah.
Please don't jump on the keyboard.
Meow, meow. All right. First one to kill BT wins nothing.
An eggplant.
wins a second of lead. That looks like Traffic Talks is the winner. But Solsky right on his tail.
I never noticed that Samus had a tail, so that's pretty cool that you pointed that out.
It's very subtle.
Yeah, very subtle. It's kind of like a bunny.
Well, she was raised by birds.
Hey.
That's true. Hey.
You know.
That's where the pigeon comes from.
Got some birds in the house. Bird lovers.
You think in Dread it's raven beak, but it's really pigeon beak.
Pigeon face.
Pigeon face.
For, you know, it is kind of weird that his name would be Raven Beak and a, you know, civilization full of birds. Wouldn't that be kind of be like being called like person face, you know,
or like John Mouth?
Yeah,
like
John Mouth.
Trav is going for the slow gauntlet, only with bombs. This is going to be pretty dangerous. I like Solsky just going for it, because in Dash, there's not going to be a whole lot of awesomeness up here normally. This play normally doesn't work out. But I hope it does for Travatox. I really do.
It would seem more worth if you didn't have any movement items at all, because like a boots or a speed or something could be up there that might be nice, but we already got boots, we already got bombs.
As you're bringing up some Pokemon Gold and Silver. Sorry, I couldn't avoid that. Please continue, IP.
No, that was it. I was done. That was
okay. In that case, yeah, I don't know why, but I love it that kid named his Onyx Rocky, because that kid's like 6 years old, and that just makes sense. But I get why it's dumb, because it's a big pile of rocks. So,
well, it
I
makes
understand.
sense if a kid names a
for that reason. That's why he hates it.
No, but kids are dumb. They name things like that all the time. Like, I mean, it's a lot, like, so it makes a lot more sense in universe than like, hi, I'm the emperor of this world and my name is Person Face. Come on. Give me a break.
Excuse me, Emperor Face, could you please spare my people and give me a loaf of bread?
Yeah, I mean, I guess an American or a raven is a type of bird, so it would be like, American face, or
I guess, yeah, at this point,
yeah,
it'd be like ethnicity face, or
right, exactly. Well, that's why I went with the country
like,
name. I thought that was less potential for problems, right?
Well, ethnicity covers all ethnicities, so it's still the same thing.
Yeah, I was just gonna steer clear of that third rail. Oh, Traffic Talks taking a little death there. Yeah, for an E-Tank.
Well, it's gonna be
probably not gonna do that again.
Lead right there.
Yeah,
it's gonna add a little bit more muscle to his club.
A little more muscle to the club. Good one.
Because of the thing. Anyway.
Yeah, I like the thing. All right, what we got down at Edicoons?
Probably some Edicoons.
You think?
I would say 3 of them at least.
That is a bold prediction.
And about like 5 frogs. Ooh, space jump.
Yeah. Space jump, boots,
and a missile,
screw attack, bombs. Like, what else do they really need other than suits and beams?
Yes, my name is Isle.
Just everything else.
My name is Isle, Miss Isle.
Hello, Miss Isle. We meet again.
Please dispose of this record before it explodes.
And again. And again. Please don't meet me anymore, Miss Isle.
I'm sure we'll run into a couple more of them.
I'm sure we'll run into more than we want to. All right, but hey,
watch them forget later. I'm guessing the forget part is about me, and I already forgot what you're talking about. So you already are right.
I was gonna say for Traffic Talks taking that little detour and death up in Gauntlet, Not so far behind Solsky just yet. You know, they're both in Green Bryn. You know, so
yeah, just heading straight for the Brinstar Reserve Room. Nice call. Gonna pick up a screw attack here. Space jump down in Edakun land. Yeah, that really doesn't hurt too much that early on. Now, it might hurt a little bit if you die 26 minutes in, and then you play for 26 more minutes and you die again. That might hurt a little bit, but that doesn't happen too often.
Yeah, that's some keen analysis. A death at 26 minutes hurts less than a death at 6 minutes.
Thank you, yeah. But I think it's about a 20-minute time save if you do it that way.
Wow, that's really brilliant. We got a pressure valve. That's a new item. Ding, ding, ding. New item in the house. Woo,
oh, yeah, Dash. Yep. So pressure valve is like your mini gravity suit. It works everywhere in water, not in lava, outside of Aqueduct and Eastern Meridia where Dragon and Bahoon hang out.
Yep. New guy in the house. Pressure valve. Makes it easy to get around, but doesn't help you finish the water world.
I thought we weren't going to talk about Waterworld today.
Water land, water region.
Okay, water region, that works.
Now, there's ice down at Charge. Solsky picked up. So there's a beam. That's nice. Get something at least. That 30 damage is better than 20, I guess.
By almost 10.
It's, 10 more, you know. Can't argue with math.
Well, you could.
Yeah, I guess you could.
Just start arguing. No one said you had to be right.
I guess you just gotta worry when math starts arguing back.
Right? Math can't talk. You silly goose.
Oh, but can't it?
I have no idea.
Math speaks to me. And it says, check X-ray.
Is it going to be good?
Kinda.
Okay, fair enough. Grapple beam at X-ray. So Solsky now doesn't have to use space jump to get over the moat, because that's really difficult to get over the moat with space jump. Now we can use grapple beam.
I mean, he could get all the way through Meridian now if he wanted. With the pressure valve and the high jump and the grapple, just do like from Aqueduct to Dragon suitless.
I wouldn't want to fight Ravenbeak with this loadout though.
No,
probably not even person face.
Good old person face. Maybe I should change my screen name from Incompetent Perfectionist to Person Face. It'd be easier to say, at least.
A lot less syllables, yeah.
And letters. It's like, hey, it's Person Face streaming. Make everyone call me Person Face. If they're like, can I just call you Person? I'm like, nope. You have to call me Person Face.
Incompetent Person Face.
Full name, please. Yeah.
Incompetent Perfectionist.
Incompetent Person Face. Yeah. Yep. That's me.
Hey, Ice Beam for Travatox. Metroid is going on. Actually, nothing super crazy has happened yet. Yeah. Travatox took an early gauntlet death.
Incompetence personified.
Which commentator sounds like maniacal? Half the comms are completely incompetent. Well, I guess that's true.
Yeah.
I'll give you one guess which half. It looks like a bird. Anyway. Going down into high jump boots for Solsky. Looks like Solsky decided to not deal with Kraid yet.
Yeah, fair enough. Might be something nice here. Make it easier or faster. Although what? I don't know. Probably nothing.
We have no energy or suits yet, so that's kind of...
Wave? Oh, okay. Take a wave.
That's kind of rough.
Oh, yeah. Maybe tanks. Looking for tanks, because... quick tank would make that a little more fun.
Yeah, but nothing's in logic down here. Not enough for Crystal Flash. I'm thinking Kraid has to give us something, or that space wants us to go to wreck ship.
I mean, yeah, with the pressure, something could be at Mama Turtle or watering hole, because you can make both those checks with the pressure valve.
I mean, I guess I could calm A Link to the Past to Esther. I don't know really anything about it, but that didn't stop me from calming this, so sure.
I would do it. Yeah, just name the time and place. I'll be there. I should probably watch more streams though, eh?
Yeah, that would help a little bit. I need to, at least.
Yeah.
I know that that Zelda is the character with the sword and the green clothes.
Yes,
so
of course.
It'll be fine.
Of course. All right, well, what are we going to find at Kraid? What do you think? Anything
I think we'll find Kraid, honestly.
Good guess, since we're not doing boss shuffle and dash. I'd say that's a solid 99% chance.
Well, I wanted to be right about something here.
You know? But what's Kraid got behind his back?
I'm thinking at this point, it's going to be Vanilla Varia, or the game wants us to go Rick Ship.
What if it's just like Heat Shield? Keep looking, dude.
That would be... Well, that would make sense for Dash.
Yeah.
If it was just Heat Shield chilling there.
I'm going to say E-Tank. Oh, Spazer. All right.
Oh, perfect. That's even better.
No E-Tanks at all. Maybe that Spazer's saying go back to Waterway and find your Varia there. Yeah.
The Waterway Varia after Kraid. I actually kind of want to see that now.
Yeah. That would be super gross.
Well, I mean, the water looks fairly clean. I don't think it'll be that bad. You do have those fish and Meridia pancakes in there, so I don't know.
Maniacal says that Spazer may not be factored into the actual logic. That's just an alt. Oh, Spazer. Okay, Plump says Spazer is logic. So,
and so does Aster. Oh my goodness, there's a fight.
Uh-oh. Come on.
2v1.
Fight.
Oh, and Maniacal throws Aster off the ropes, but Plumps comes in and cuts him down from behind. This is crazy, folks.
I see Tracy sneaking up behind with a folding chair.
Oh, knocked out the pigeon. Now it's just IP on comms.
She saw Pigeon was setting up to do some warbling. All right, yeah, this is Traffic Talks is heading into. Oh, see, what did I say? What did I say? Mama T has the goods. That pressure valve is like, yo, go to some watery places, y'all.
Mama T is very nurturing, so that was very kind of her.
And that's where it was.
And now we know what's up.
And Traffic Talks right behind. Not going to be missing out on that suit. It's a pretty tight race, actually.
It really is, yeah. Only a couple rooms apart.
As dumb as we're being, we're not paying attention to the race. It's just that, waiting for someone to kill Kraid, waiting for someone to get through Green Bren. If you're not picking up items, it's kind of like, what else is there to say, really, But I try to pop back in when I see a Varia suit on the screen,
Definitely. This could send Travatox back down to Norfair. Although with only 0 tanks, I wouldn't want to really be anywhere. But
yeah, seriously.
Yeah, we'll see. It looks like
E-tank situation.
Trav is going to go the same way.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's another major. Hey,
Heat Shield.
Oh, no.
Thanks, game.
Yeah, don't pick that up, though. I do that, too. I don't think. And then I'm like, oh.
And with Solsky losing that 7 seconds there from picking up Heat Shield, that's pretty much GG's for Travatox there. Y'all can go home. Thank you for showing up.
That was a donation. That was a 7-second donation to the Tales of the Dreaded Metroid. And you can write it off in your tax returns. Just picking up that Heat Shield just because it's pretty.
Travatox went down to visit some crab friends for about 7 seconds, so it's even again. Never mind. Welcome back. Come back to the race. It's really tight. Come on.
Come back inside. Where was that wave beam? That's really like the only difference between them item wise. I remember Solsky getting it. Was it at charge?
Wave was at high jump.
High jump. Okay, right.
Yeah. And then he got what did he get at he got, was it grapple at X-ray?
Yes, or I think so. I don't know.
I think that's the other thing.
Travatox did it too.
They got different.
Travatox is donating that 7 seconds right back. Just like, I don't need your charity, buddy. You know, you take it right back. We're both gonna get heat shield.
10 minutes ago, Travatox and Solsky were really silly.
Yep. Time machine.
Derp, I believe you said 7 seconds. Now, you can go back and listen again if you'd like to, but let's just pretend it was seconds.
Yeah, I think I did have a little slip of the tongue, but I was trying to say seconds, I promise.
Just a slight stutter moment. It's fine. It happens.
Stutter. Yeah, that's a better way to put it there, because... Anyway, moving on.
You're really going to make fun of IP for the stutter? That's really mean. Come on. Oh, we're supposed to move on.
Yeah.
All right, IP, please go ahead.
In spirit of moving on, I'd say Azure has a really great point in chat that we should give everyone a round of applause for making it through that watering hole and back on 0 E-tanks and not a single death. That is...
Well, nobody dies at watering hole when you're 20 minutes into the game. It just doesn't happen.
With 0 E-tanks, I mean, the Varia helps, but with 0 E-tanks, it's very possible, though.
They don't do it with 8 E-tanks either. No one dies there.
No. Yeah, screw attack helps, too, for sure. All right, Traffic Talk's going to get his wave here in a minute, I'm guessing. And did we see ice from Solsky? I don't think so. Not enough tanks to heck run it. But now with Varia, it doesn't matter.
Oh, we're gonna get a
nice little farm.
A shack tool check.
Ooh, I like that too. Hey, double jump. It's another.
That'll go nice. That'll go nice with our space jump.
Yeah, another 7-second donation.
Derp, if Kip is listening to this later, just please tell him I'm joking. I don't actually mean to mess with him that much.
We got some shack tool minus the sand up here. That's another change in recall here, was we don't have to wait for the slow crawl through the sand. We can just run. So I like the idea that and taking the blocks out of the pants room, it really incentivizes this check a little bit more than normal. Ooh, I would not be skipping that, and I don't think Solsky's gonna either. Yeah.
Derp's like, don't worry about Kip, he's already in bed. Kip, if you do listen to this later, I appreciate it. I'm just messing around. But yeah, no more Kip jokes. I went pretty hard on him today.
Yeah, you gotta get that E-tank at this point. 22 minutes in, and that's the first E-tank. That's pretty absurd.
I think that might be the longest time we've had to wait for a single E-tank in the tournament so far.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about that steps play either, honestly, especially without spring ball. Like as you're saying, like, I don't often do it because I feel like once you've committed so much time to it, you're gonna get it unless it's just a complete waste, like a heat shield when you've got Varia, for example. But like if it's anything else, like any kind of reserve, or even if it's just a missile pack, it's like you spent so much time, you might as well just grab it.
Yeah, the only time like you'll go down there, a missile pack you might grab if it's one of the seeds where there isn't fanfare time, or just a second of fanfare time.
Yeah,
like, okay, yeah, I took the time to come down here. Let me get some ammo. Fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, you already committed that much time to it. I don't understand the steps play either, even though I'm guilty of doing it sometimes.
Yeah, I've done it
because
too.
I saw one person go down there and check it with their X-ray, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll look cool and I'll do that too. And yeah, it just happened. But plasma is vanilla, and we got a full beam combo for the muscle club.
Nice. Although it doesn't do full beam damage in Dash Recall. You can see that number there. That's a 200. That's less than a super missile. So
that's true. So now it's time to unequip Ice and Wave, and just use Plasma and your power bombs, and do 300 per Plasma Spark.
That is a really interesting thing you pointed out. You wanna share that with the classroom here, because I never knew that when you told me this little factoid.
Oh, it was one thing.
Specials.
Yeah, it's one thing that helped me become the undefeated dash runner that I am. Because I won't tell you who I played though, but he was a legendary gentleman. But in dash mode, beams are nerfed, but special beam attacks are not. So your X Factor with Wave, your Ice Shield, although Ice Shield does 90, but the Spazer, the Wave, and the Plasma all do 300 per particle, just like vanilla. So if your beam power is really low, like both our runners are right now, you can in fact use your SBA attacks on bosses such as Ridley or Mother Brain 2, and save some time by hitting them with more damage. And it does work.
It's really cool. You got 100 damage charge shot, but 1,200 damage particles if you do it right. Like, pretty smart.
And thanks to a practice run, like the day before, I figured that out. Like, oh wait, this actually kind of works a little bit. If my beam is really bad, I'll just do this, and that's actually what happened.
Nice. Although to be fair, I'm sure that was not the only reason you won.
I don't know. I think my opponent holds like 17 or 18 world records who I beat. So yeah. I don't know what game they hold the world records in, but
world record of losing. Maybe. Hey, E-tanks. We're getting E-tanks now. That's nice.
We finally have energy. This is nice. It really is. Look at this
3
late
of
in the
them,
game. Yeah, you can't beat the game with less than that, or 2 and 1 if you're super careful.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't want to go into Mother Brain with 2 and 1 if I had any other choice.
Yeah, not super fun, to say the least. All right, I mean, we're hunting gravity. That's about it, right? And I mean,
200. That's really all we need to call it a day here.
Yeah, 200 for Solsky is, it's a lot of shots, but still, fairly easily doable. Mother Brain.
Asder, are you sure about that?
I always prefer not to do that when I'm in Meridia, to be honest. That would be my preference.
It would save time if you do it that way, because then you're not, stepping aside for a moment. Stop polluting the water, Nefty. Come on, Meow.
Yeah,
well, that's true, Asder, but I have talked
push
about
your bird politics on us. We don't do that, all right?
In previous comms, I have told you that I have my own plumbing, so I'm not that kind of pigeon.
Bird bath means clean bird. All right, Traffic Talk's taking a croc play. You think Gravity's going to be down here somewhere?
Okay, Derp wins. I mean, I can't argue with what Derp said.
True, yeah. There does, in fact, exist one. All right.
Rock showed back up.
He's like, haha. Just kidding. I'm just bones. I can't do anything without muscles. You literally watched all my muscles melt off my face a second ago, so I don't know why you're so scared. But what's down here, do you think? We're going to get gravity at right side supers or gravity at Croc? It's going to be one of them. Nope.
Gravity at the missiles under the other missiles.
Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily going to be one of them. I just said that for, like, dramatic tension.
Okay.
Oh, I wouldn't turn away from it either, though.
Well, to be fair, I am a competitive Clue player, so I always go with Colonel Mustard.
I mean, yeah, that's a good point. Lower Norfair, I would have thought Solsky might be ready to go down there. Or Traffic Talks, really.
Well, those are the two runners that are playing today, so I would assume one of them would do it.
One of the two, yeah, I would have assumed. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, get out of there.
Was that a spring ball on Solsky's side? Did you see that?
I missed that, no.
I barely saw.
I was watching Traffic Talks get frozen down in the acid. And then do a sick D boost back out.
Oh my
gravity,
goodness.
There it is.
Missile. Sky missile gravity.
Sky missile.
That's really bad for players that don't full clear wreck ship, which is a lot of us. So this is good news for Solsky.
He's just gonna dip, right?
Yeah, gravity and a super. Like, peace out. I'm gonna go take this buff eggplant bod and destroy a pelican.
Alright. Well, speaking of Lower Norfair, yeah, I guess Traffic Talks was just popping a quick Croc play before heading down. But now Solsky's going to go down with way better kit to fight Ridley for sure. That gravity helps.
Just has to be careful with that energy. Even with full suits, 2 tanks against Ridley is not ideal unless you run new route a lot.
How many reserves does he have, though?
Can't be more than 2 because of dash recall. That's all I know. I think
there's
just
only
one.
2.
I think.
One.
Yeah, I thought he just had 1. But everyone's got boots. Lava dive should not be a major problem. Of all the potential lava dives one could do, booted is the preferred method, I believe. I'm going to go out on a limb here.
Oh yeah, Solsky did find the second reserve at right side supers above Fantune, but decided 1 is enough.
Ooh.
Oh no, Traffic Talks.
I was going to say, don't forget Traffic Talks like I did, that you could totally crystal flash down there. That was a mistake that I made.
I hope he saved, but this is a slow restart, so I don't know if he did.
Yeah, the pause on the yes/no screen is very worrisome.
That's a big tell right there.
Yeah.
If he saved or not. I'm sorry, Trav. That's a bummer, dude. That's
yeah. And yeah, that's exactly why in one of my races I went and took a big old long detour to refill and save, because that's exactly what I was hoping not to happen. And happens to all of us, that lava dive can be tough.
And with dash, you don't get that extra help from the suits under the lava. So it's really simple to die in lava dive when you're used to doing lava dive and vanilla, say, for any of those categories. Your health ticks down faster in dash because you don't have the same damage resistance. We've seen the damage resistance really bite a couple of runners this weekend, and that's a total feels bad. I'm sorry, Traffic Talks.
Oh well, you ran a good race. You're playing well. You were not that far behind where Solsky is. Like, you're giving him a good run. So good performance, good run. You got a lot to be proud of with this. So GG on that.
And it looks like we're getting the word in that Travatox did decide to forfeit. I understand. I mean, being 33 minutes in and taking a death, that's brutal.
And I really have no idea.
Definitely be brutal.
When the last save was. So,
but to get this
the last one I remember was at the ship just before Gauntlet.
Right. Yeah.
And to get this win, Solsky will have to finish. But if Solsky sees the forfeit in race time, probably take a couple of safety saves. I would have thought Solsky would safety save before dragging up. But might not have seen the forfeit yet.
Yeah, I don't know why. For me, Lava Dive is one of those tricks that I always forget to save until it's too late. Maybe it's just like the layout of the map, but more often than any other risky trick, that's one where I almost always forget to save beforehand, and I wish I get there and I'm like, no, I should have saved. You know,
that makes sense.
I don't know why, but it always is.
Because your closest save points are right above Croc or at Bubble Mountain, and that's not close or the easiest thing to remember. You know, you just go there and you're like, all right, I'm doing this, and you're like, oh, I hope I don't screw up because the save room is a minute in the other direction.
Yeah. Well, so let's do a quick follow the runners. Thanks to Paragon for tracking. Follow whoever you want on their commentary team too, and although not the perfection one, he's not that perfect. But Eggplant wins against Shrimp, and we've got a dead Dragon.
And now just Riddles McGee go.
Just Riddles McGee.
And that E-Tank will help.
Kill the bird. Sorry, man. Kill the bird, and then that's it. All right. So let's make this interesting. What wild prediction that won't come true do you want to make about Lower Norfair?
I think Solsky will accidentally hit 2 of the 3 musketeers on the way out.
Oh, interesting. All right. Let me think. I'm going to go with Space Jump fails at least once in Cathedral.
You mean Amphitheater?
Amphitheater, whatever. The big one. The big empty room with the big empty room name that they all are the same to me.
I was just clarifying, that's all.
I know, thank you. I appreciate it. I always get that wrong.
It could fail in Cathedral as well because we haven't found Speed Booster, so that's a path that Solsky will have to take.
Yeah.
So it could fail in Cathedral.
But I meant Amphitheater, so yeah.
Okay.
Amphitheater, Cathedral, Coliseum, Aqueduct. Aqueduct is the only one I actually remember of all those, but like the other 3, they're just like big empty room name, and so I can never remember which is which.
I think we have the opposite problem because I remember all the room names of the big rooms, but then the smaller ones I forget quite often.
Yeah. All right, so we'll see whose prediction. Here's another wild prediction. Solsky will find both of the remaining charge beams in Lower Norfolk, except he's probably not going to check anything. So that's a super wild prediction.
Tell you what, if Solsky actually finds both charge beam things, I'll mod you on my channel.
There you go. Deal. The deal is done.
We do know Spring Ball is not going to be down here because it was up at Rexship Reserve. So the only thing that could be down here is speed.
And tanks.
And tanks.
And
so there's
charge.
not a whole lot of crazy predictions we can do. Should we predict if Solsky will take a safety save or just not ever look at race time and just go for it? Will Solsky save the rest of the run? Like, will he notice that
if he knows, that's what Chash's saying. If he knows that Gyrotox is forfeited, then yeah, he may just grab everything just for comfort and fun, right? Like, why not?
Yeah, if you get a forfeit, take the safest way down. I don't know if Solsky's noticed yet, though.
Right.
Because we haven't seen a save. Solsky went in the Dragon with only 2 tanks, which, I mean, it's not the scariest thing in the world, but...
I just think I think he was comfortable with that anyway. Probably.
And that's fair, but there is a save room right above Dragon.
Yeah. But I'm just saying,
Okay, he does know he's just comfortable. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. Yeah, I would be surprised if he goes to check screw attack, but maybe a couple things on the way. Fire Fleas, Ridley E.
At this point, everything is going to be an E-tank except for the one speed boost location.
Yeah.
Because we found everything.
Fast pillars, fast indeed. So is that an eggplant still, or is it a white pepper? Because it kind of looks like a white hot pepper to me.
I don't know. What is your favorite hot pepper?
I don't know the types. I like the kinds that are hot.
Okay. So jalapeno, is that still kind of mild to you?
Well, no, I wouldn't say mild, but it's not super hot to me.
Okay, that's fair. I can't think of
a white pepper.
I can't think of a white pepper that's really hot. Honestly, I can't think of a white pepper.
Yeah, I've seen white peppers that are more like bell peppers, not like hot peppers.
Oh, and that's the 3rd charge.
Yay, we got a Ween fan in the house. Me too. White pepper, yo. That's why I mentioned it. I just wanted an excuse to say white pepper. I'm not going to sing any Ween songs, though. That would be bad.
I thought ghost peppers were darker. Like more of a burnt coloring. I mean, ghosts in fictional stories are white, but that doesn't mean the pepper is going to be white. Because I think I saw somebody on YouTube eat 27 ghost peppers in a row, and none of them were white.
Oh no, yeah, I don't think they most are. White peppers are rare. I just wanted an excuse to talk about white peppers because there's a Ween album called White Pepper.
That's fair.
Big fan. Ghost peppers in a row, that's pretty rough, yeah.
It was for a Guinness World Record thing. And he did it. I don't know if that record's been broken yet, but there's hotter peppers than ghost peppers now. That's too hot for me. I don't want to go near it. I like spice, but not that much spice.
Yeah, that's just a good call. Just don't trust Salty at all. For anything, really, Well,
that's a little unfair. I do remember some stuff. Like that one thing we were talking about, I remember that.
That one thing, you got it. Good job.
Yeah, see? Everything's cool.
Meanwhile, we got a Ridley fight going on, and not for long by the looks at it. You know, Ridley's already like, help me. This eggplant's crazy.
I've never had a vegetable attack me like this before.
I'm seriously getting slammed by this vegetable? You gotta be kidding me. I'm a space pirate. I'm the leader of the space pirates.
Thank you, Neela. I did remember.
Oh, there you go.
3 times so far. And I have a 4th comms today, too.
You remembered, and you only needed someone to say the thing so you could remember it.
Well, I was here for him.
Yeah, you remembered it by yourself, all by yourself.
Well, I thank the person for reminding me to remember.
Yeah.
It's a team effort.
Right.
It's a team effort.
Memory?
I remembered that someone asked me not to sing anymore, and I'm stopping. I will no longer sing. I remembered that.
I've also mentioned it like 15 times, too. You know that, right?
That, too. But before it even started, I said it first.
Yeah, true.
Before we got in the room, I'm like, I'm not singing today.
No, I wouldn't have known if you hadn't remembered to mention it also. So, you know.
Because I want all these runners to get their vids on YouTube in the future. I don't want to cause any problems there.
Oh, man.
Well, I mean, the admins have given me permission to come on and do comms and enjoy the time with all of you, so I have nothing but respect and thanks to the admin team. And that's not me doing lip service. I'm actually being serious.
Yeah, no,
I do enjoy it, and I'm happy to be here.
Me too. Thanks to everyone involved in this. It's been a blast, and I love being able to come on here and do what we do. So thanks, and more than happy to follow the rules. It's a small price to pay.
Exactly, and I don't want any of these runners to lose out on their spot because one of us was saying something too silly, you know. So
yeah, definitely. We're getting real in here, Derp. That's what's happening. We got real for a second. Now we'll stop and go back to being unreal.
Whoa, bro, it's totally unreal.
So unreal, bro. You can't sneak past Tracy. You got to wake up pretty early in the morning to do that, you know.
Tracy's a certified ninja. Nothing gets past her.
I don't see it happening, chat. Nice try. And also, it's not like this is Tracy's rule. It has to do with the evil robots who patrol YouTube and like try to ruin everyone's fun.
Exactly. We're just trying to keep all the vids up so everyone has their Metroid runs to go back and see in the future and enjoy sometime. And
there are other reasons as well, apparently.
And I don't need to know them. I'm just going to follow the rules.
That's right. It's a simple rule.
I remember that stream.
All right. Well, Solski's got all the bosses down. Now we're just heading back up to the final battle, the final confrontation, the long slog to shoot the face off the brain.
The final countdown, if you will. But don't worry, that's where I'll leave it.
Yeah. And just keep saying song title names. Don't
just say the titles with absolutely no rhythm whatsoever.
I'll just it's like ABCs.
Oh, somebody asked a Metroid question. I think we should actually answer this. And funny enough, IP and I were talking about this just before we hopped on comms. The Frog Speedway going through Frog Speedway with the wave beam and plasma. Do you want to explain it? Because you're better at it than I am.
Sure. Yeah, there's some blocks off screen, and if you shoot just in the right place, it sort of like overloads the memory and it forgets to do collision on the speed blocks. So you just set up and you do a bunch of shots, and then you can just run right through the blocks. But it's only for a short time, so if you do it not exactly right, sometimes you can get stuck, but it's pretty simple to avoid if you know the right setup for it. It's a pretty free trick. Lets you get through that area only from right to left. It doesn't work left to right because you can't reach the blocks from there. But if you get stuck in the middle, sometimes you can by shooting back right, but that's a whole other thing. It's a nice little trick. You got to have wave and either spacer or plasma because the beam has to be wide enough, and it has to be wave so it'll go through the other blocks. That's how you do the Frog Speedway skip.
And Neela, as long as I didn't screw up and have to be removed from comms, the 9 o'clock race I'll be doing is on Speed Gaming 5 with Incompetent Perfectionist again. It's going to be Ye Old Fart Gamer against Crazed Gamer, and that's our 2 teams, so we'll be doing that.
Yep.
But Speed Gaming 3 has an awesome match as well, Tornado versus Seffi, and Hockey Towner and Beeps will be on that one. So please check out both if you have time. It'll be a fun end to the Dash week for sure.
Definitely.
So Speed Gaming 5 and Speed Gaming 3. Yes.
Any match with both Seffi and Hockey Towner is a must watch for me. But
I'll go back and I got a comm, so
yeah,
I'll go back and watch that one after I'm done comming with you.
Exactly. Got to support the team though.
Well, that's what VODs are for, exactly. So you can watch us both anytime. Yep, or if you have one of us on the phone and one of us on the computer, if you can, then there you go.
Yeah.
I've always enjoyed myself some hockey comms.
Yeah.
And Twitch VODs are great because you can go back and watch whenever you'd like.
Yeah, I think Seffi might have actually been literally the first person I ever followed on Twitch because I started watching some of the Rando leagues where he was commentating. Always a good time.
And I got to do comms with Seffi one time this year, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, me too. Good times. Good people. Everyone in this community has been pretty great. Anyway.
I agree. And Solski's doing a great job in these Metroid rooms. Not skipping a beat.
Yeah. At this point, it feels like, this is the perfunctory stuff that has to be done to finish the game. Like, no surprises here. Maybe a little surprise in the baby skip room, but no speed is a little tougher, but we'll see if Solski's got it.
That's my favorite chorizo in the game. I never die to that chorizo.
Yeah. Best chorizo.
Not as tasty as chorizo, but pretty good chorizo, though.
Yeah, in Portuguese, a lot of times a T sound makes a ch sound, especially like the accent in Rio de Janeiro. So, every time I see a chorizo, I think chorizo.
That just reminds me of the breakfast burritos I used to get before school in the morning way back in the day, and they were delicious, and they were only $1.50.
Did a chorizo hand it to you, though?
That would be cool, but no, it was just a nice person.
Chorizo from a chorizo? Can I get some of that chorizo?
With extra cheese, please?
Chizo? With extra chorizo? No, that didn't work. Boo.
Couldn't find the word there.
All right, yeah. I'll send that one back to the lab for further work. Joke was not ready for prime time.
Yeah, we'll get that out in the next installment.
Yeah, we'll slap that. We'll get a beta release going for the next comms, maybe. But all right, let's
Yeah, Plumps, if you want to stop by later and test out all the jokes so we know what we can and can't say in the next comms, that'd be great.
Okay, so that's good when I call.
Okay, so. Yeah. I like that.
It's like the hue. All right, Dead Brain 1. Dead Brain 2?
No, Brain 2 is still alive. We gotta dead that one as well. Soulski.
Soulski's so fast, I thought it might just like blast it through phases 1 and 2 in one shot, you know?
Oh, I didn't notice my crazy prediction if Soulski face planted into any of the key hunters, but I'll have to watch back the VOD. And then tap myself on the back if it actually happened. I don't know. But he's here at Mother Brain, that's what counts. Muscle Club, with a very nice race. Getting the dub.
Yep.
How many different versions of Rando are there? Asder is pretty darn close in his answer. There are so many, I don't even know what to tell you. There's
Mothman, how many moths are there in the night sky? That's the question I would ask you.
50? Okay. There's a lot of cool sites. You can check out the Dash site, obviously. You can check out the Varia site, and within the Varia site, there's a lot of different options you can choose to put in the randomizer to make it different each time for you. So there's really no shortage. I mean, just those two are endless hours of fun, but there's even more.
Yeah, there's the map rando that just came out not too long ago. There's multi-world and multi-troid. There's all sorts of different... Although multi-troid isn't a type of rando, but when you combine it with other randos, it is a totally brand new experience. Same with multi-world, but... multi-world is rando type, but anyway, whatever.
14 trillion to the power of 10 billion or something on the amount of seeds in any rando. A ridiculous amount. Endless hours of fun or pain, however you like to look at it. Some seeds are much more pain than fun.
Metroid rando, nice. That would be fun. No, that's a good little discussion question there.
Yeah, for sure. This is about randomizers. So please, if you play Dash, shout outs to the Dash team. Thanks to them for all the extra hours of fun. Derp was in chat for a long while. Derp is on the Dash team. So is Kip. So is Rumblemans and Cassidy and Cuppo, and I always forget one or two, and I feel bad every time. But it's always a different person I forget each time. So I know I've named them all. But if you watch Soulski's credits, you'll see in the credits the people that put the work into Dash. Yeah.
There are two more races tonight coming up in about an hour.
Yeah, both starting at 9 Eastern. You have Sephi versus Tornado on Speed Gaming 3 with Hockey Towner and
Beeps.
Beep to the Boop or Beeps on comms. Jestro is on tracking there.
That's a different person, actually. I'm not sure.
Oh, it is different?
I think so.
Okay. I thought Diggy Diggy Dang,
I could be wrong.
Were different people
too.
Beeps is Blue Plasma. Okay, thank you. Okay, so Beeps and Hockey Towner.
That's two different people.
On comms.
Yeah.
And the other one is Crazed Gamer and Yield Fart Gamer on Speed Gaming 5 with myself and IP and Paragon on tracking again. Big thank you to Paragon.
Same crew is here. So if you dislike what we've been doing for the past hour, then watch the other race. If you've enjoyed it and want to continue enjoying it, be an IPSP Paragon enjoyer, then we'll be doing another race. Then on 5, Speed Gaming 5, yes. Anyway, back to the race we're actually supposed to be talking about. Looks like Soulski won the game while we weren't paying attention and is now going to do the escape here and get on out of here without that Spood Beaster. Got to climb the wall, but,
Well, actually, you don't win the game till you hit the ship, so we didn't miss it yet.
Well,
so we're
did
still
I say win the game? I thought I said beat the
winning.
game. Which
okay,
is
same thing. Beat, win.
Nah,
right?
I would say you beat the game once you kill Mother Brain, and then you just have to not die in the escape. But yeah, this is a
well, I mean, if
very
you blow
subtle
up,
difference. But
if you blow up with a planet, you're not going to be called a winner. You're just going to be on.
Fair enough. At any rate, now he's gonna beat the game.
5901.
There we go. GG
to Solski.
And speaking of Solski and Traffic Talks, make sure to follow these runners. They put on a good show. And anyone else you feel like following there. Thanks to Paragon for tracking for us. And thanks, Salty, for hanging out with me again.
Oh, definitely.
What?
Always fun. And Solski's here. GG, Solski.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
GG. Always love seeing the eggplant run around Zebus. Always a good time.
What did you think of that seed? How'd you like it?
It's pretty monk-ass until I got gravity. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I was like heavily contemplating a split between just going down Norfair and then going to Wreck Ship. I was like, I'm already here. I can get Spring Ball, Plasma. I can get E-Tank before Fantoon. So I felt like I was like 50-50 if I wanted to like skip, and then I was like, wait a minute, like Sky Missiles is like so free, and with Screw Attack you can just do attic free. And then I was like,
yeah.
And I worry about gravity check because I saw Spring Ball, and I was like, oh, sick. I was like, if Trav did Wreck Ship early, I'd probably lose. Like, cool.
Yeah, there was some grumblings in chat, like, how come no one's gone to Lower Norfair yet? Like, with this loadout, I would be already down in Lower Norfair. But then you found that gravity and sort of shut everyone up right there. You know,
those people can kiss my ass. I love people like that. They're like, oh man, I would have done this and died, or like, you still lost like 2 minutes by being deficient. Like,
yeah.
geez.
It was the stingiest E-Tank seed I've seen in a while.
It was awful. Like, even with Varia, I was taking like 2 hit KOs, like from the Evers, and I almost died to the stupid flies at like, what was it? Watering Hole.
Watering Hole, yeah. No, I've been there. I've actually died there many times going there before I had Varia or with way too little E-Tanks, and you forget how hard they hit. It just doesn't seem right.
Oh my god, the worst part was like my Screw Attack animation was like messed up. I don't know if it was a dashing or not, but I was like, oh my god, here it comes. So I'm like thinking to myself, like, all right, do I just have to like turn it off for every like wall jump tech? And then space jump popped like right away. I was like, thank Christ, man. I was like, I was gonna be miserable for 40 minutes, and yeah, thank god.
Bailed out by the space jump. Gotta love it.
So good.
But this is a huge win for you guys. You're in a really crowded Meridia division. This win puts you in a position to kind of control your destiny to get yourself in the playoffs next week. So that's got to feel pretty good.
Yeah. I was kind of worried about this matchup. Like, I didn't really practice too much dash. Like, I did some at the beginning of the season, but I'm not gonna lie, I've been kind of playing Stardew all week. I can't stop. I'm addicted. But honestly, though, I felt like I played pretty good, minus that. Like, just kind of laid on my laurels of execution and everything like that, and it just kind of worked out. It's unfortunate. I kind of VOD-dove once I finished. I was like, okay, where did Trav die? And I saw the lava die. That was unfortunate. So
yeah, that's brutal. Yeah. R.I.P. Traffic Talks. That was
People's at Waterway. Oh my god.
I think Dash just loves to do that because it's literally impossible in any other game.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Now people are getting excited about Stardew.
Stardew Rando. All right, Stardew Rando tournament starts now.
There are like Stardew Randos and stuff. There's like so many mods for Stardew. It's crazy.
Stardew is a lot of fun. I love the music too.
Tons of mods, yeah. So
All right, well, Salty, you got anything else you want to ask? I am sort of all talked out about this one, honestly. Not that we did much talking about it. We did more talk about birds and stuff, but you know.
Well, that's not my fault. It was Lower Norfair's fault.
We talked a lot about singing, actually. But
we talked about not singing.
Not singing. Good point. Good correction.
But we did get enough comms in there to tell everyone to follow the runners, and GG's to Solsky for putting his team in prime position to make the playoffs next week, because Meridia Division is stacked. Everybody's right there neck and neck with each other. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Awesome race. I always learn watching people who are as fast as you, Solsky, and anyone else in this league at playing it at that level. And it's always a pleasure to watch people who are really good at movement just blast through some of those. So thanks for the race.
There's probably about 30 or 40 people better than me, so
well,
in this league. But I do appreciate the sentiment. And again, guys, thanks for commenting on that and hanging out, and thanks for the interview and all that.
Yeah, absolutely. Tons of fun.
Yep.
And I second what IP said. So thank you to the organizers and Paragon and chat for being with us. I guess we will call this one for now. We will be back in about an hour. So we will see you next mission very shortly. Have an amazing evening and take care, everyone.
Take care, guys.
Bye.